to the vlog. I am so sorry it's been so long. It's just been crazy. Summer is always my busiest time because I'm touring like crazy, doing festivals. So we just got back from a short trip to Austria where we were playing at lovely venues, and I was basically, after I was dead for about a day because there was so much driving, and then we've been so busy because we're recording and, you know, all the music things are happening. So I'm sorry I've neglected you. I haven't actually been near my sewing machine for the last 2 weeks and I have serious withdrawal symptoms. Yeah, but I do have a sew and tell from way back in July and a little bit of the beginning of August to show you. So I'll get on with it. So this was very much the month of the kilo. I have a trio of kilos to show you, and this is the first one that I made, and I know I keep going on about this dress. It's called the Kilo Dress by Named Patterns, and I'm completely in love with it. This was out of a duvet cover that I got from a charity shop, I think for £5, and yeah, I love it. It is such a simple make. I'm gonna bring the stool in so you can see the bottom, and you can see that I've actually hemmed it. Okay, you can't even see the bottom at all. It's there! But you can kind of get an idea of it. And the whole idea with the kilo is it's basically a wrap dress. There's no fastenings at all. And you just make it like that, and hey presto. I know a lot of people do the proper wrap round, but I just quite like the loose bow at the front, which means I've also got room for a bit of food, a bit of eating, because there is quite a bit of room there. But I just think it's incredibly flattering, and I think it kind of suits all body shapes. This has definitely been a time in my life where I need something that I find kind of flattering, because I've been on a bit of a confidence lull. I've put on quite a bit of weight and I'm trying to do a proper health kick at the moment. I've been running every morning, which is so unlike me. I'm like allergic to any kind of exercise. But a couple of weeks ago I was just like, okay, I need to properly do this and throw myself into it. I was actually told by my sister, who runs all the time, that I have to calm down and not run every day. So I'm not going tomorrow, I'm having a day off and then I'll be back to it. But that aside, I kind of felt like I really needed some kind of sewing pattern that was going to make me feel good about myself again, and Kilo, thank you, you have really done that for me. So yes, I love it. And I'm going to quickly change into my next 2 kilos, just a little swift twirl of them because I've spoken all about it, but I'll just tell you about the fabric. Yay! Bright pink one! Oh, I love this colour! So this is the kind of crinkle, crepey, I think cotton, from Fabrics Galore that I got in their amazing anniversary sale party that I went to. And I sewed this up pretty much, I think the day after I got it. I put it in the wash, and then when it came out I was straight away on with sewing the kilo, because it suits it so much. And I think since getting blue hair I have embraced pink like crazy. I never ever liked pink. And I think I've said this in vlogs before, but basically I had bright red hair, it didn't really go, it was just too clashy, and although I like a clash, sometimes it's going a bit far. But yeah, blue and pink go really well together. So I love it. It was a really quick, easy make. I did kind of mess up the neckline a bit because I know the pattern doesn't say it, but I should know by now. Stay stitch your necklines, Gabby. So of course I didn't, and it did stretch out a bit, but it's kind of settled. As I've washed it more and ironed it more, it has settled. So I'm really pleased about that because I kind of didn't know what else to do. I did try and put a pleat in the middle, but it didn't look very good. I tried the idea of threading a really thin ribbon through it, but that was, yeah, it just didn't fit through and it was all getting a bit messy. So I'm pleased that it just kind of settled in its own way. It just kind of settled after a lot of pressing and yeah, letting it be. So I'm massively happy with this. Love it. I will twirl into the last kilo. my party kilo. Okay, this is the last, definitely not least situation, because I think this might be my favourite of the lot. I love the way the blue matches my hair, and I was very, very lucky to get this fabric from Stoff and Still as a bit of a gift for being one of the judges for the new Craft House summer party, and it's happening this Saturday, so come along sewers. If you are living in or near London and you are free on Saturday evening and you are not already coming to the party, you better come. It's going to be amazing. And as I said before, I am a judge, which is crazy, for the best handmade dress or outfit or whatever you want to wear. So yeah, look out for me, come say hello if you're there, and I will be wearing this beauty. So yeah, it's Stoff and Still woven viscose, I think is the fabric. I think it's called something like Japanese flower, but I'll get that right and write it below or in my Ravelry show notes. And yeah, I just love it. I think it really goes well with my hair. So I'm very, very happy with it. And you might have noticed I have new glasses on today. So I normally put my contact lenses on for vlogs because otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. But I thought I would just show off my glasses because I'm normally quite embarrassed. I don't know, I just don't like wearing glasses on camera and things. I don't know, I kind of would prefer not to be wearing glasses. I don't feel they suit me very well, but now these are new ones and I quite like them. I thought I would show you as well, which is very sad. I'm a very sad individual. Right, okay, let me twirl into my next make, and this is no longer a kilo, this is something completely different. Ta-da! This is my cocktail hour dress for the Butterick and Eve Appeal cocktail hour campaign. I was very lucky to be asked to be on the blogger tour. Thank you, the Fold line, for that. And I chose to do the V1484, which is this brilliant Zandra Road designed Vogue pattern. It is quite a tough one because looking at the pattern, you think, oh, this is going to be great. And then when you get it and start working out what you're going to do with it, the fabric choice I personally think is really, really tricky because there's meant to be at least 3 different fabrics in there, and it's quite hard to know what's going to contrast and what's going to go well. Fumble Nina Chang did the most amazing version for her blogger day for the cocktail hour, and it's all kind of tropical, and it definitely inspired me to do something bright with it. So thank you, Nina, for that. But you know how I had this fabric in my fabric haul, I guess the beginning of July, yeah, I think it was. I hadn't yet thought about what really to make with it. I said that I was probably going to do something for stage wear. And then when I was thinking and looking through so many fabric shops for the right fabric for this make, I suddenly just went, oh, the squirrels, they're perfect, because they're a nice kind of heavyweight material, which I think you need for something like this. You need it to be quite structured. And they're bright and beautiful, and what really could be better. And then I found this amazing silk that looks, I hope you can see it, it looks like it has trees on it. Can you see? Yeah, well, it does. I hope you can see it. It's kind of striped, but I think it looks like trees. So the squirrels and the trees are very happy together. And I thought I would just kind of keep the black and pink theme going throughout. So I used a sheer black organza for the yokes and the sleeves, and then just pink binding for there, and then also the collar is the same as that. Not an easy make, guys. Took me definitely a whole day, and I didn't even include the lining. I decided quite early on that I'm gonna leave out the lining because it's just not needed. It's, you know, they're already quite heavyweight fabrics. They're also soft against the skin, so there was no need for lining. I'm having a nightmare with organza and bias binding. They do not go well together. You can probably see, I mean, look at this. I have attached this to that, I think it's now like 5 times, and each time it gets shorter and shorter, and then it just rips off. And I'm doing it properly. I'm doing the bias binding exactly how I'm meant to be doing it, but basically organza is just too fragile to have something heavy like a bias binding on it, so it just kind of tears away, and yeah, bit of a nightmare, but I've just kind of given up caring. to be honest. And I'll still wear this, and yeah, probably people will go, Gabby, do you realise your binding's coming away from your sleeve? And I'll go, oh no, is it? That's what I'll have to answer about that. Yeah, I mean, there's fraying going on everywhere with this organza. But I'm really, really happy with it. I think it actually came out a lot better than I thought. I had to make quite a few amendments, and they were as I went, because I'm not a toiler, I'm sorry. Just don't have the time. I don't know how people have the time to do toiling and sewing of the real thing. I just didn't. I had a day to make the whole thing, so I was like, right, straight to the fabric. I'm just going to go for it. And I did take it in by a good 3 centimeters each side, even though it was even though my measurements were correct with the pattern that I chose. I think I went for a 12 and it was exactly right, but I don't know, sometimes I would say that the big 4 come up rather large, and this definitely happened with this pattern. So I took in quite a bit there. I took in quite a lot of the yoke length, because it was like there, which is just showing my nipples, so that wasn't very flattering for me. And subsequently I made a really wide seam on the shoulders, which then affected the sleeves, and the sleeves are a bit tight, so I wasn't perfect with it. But you must know by now I'm just not a perfectionist, and if I can wear it then I'm happy. I'll show you the back. It was never going to be pattern matched, so don't look out for that. And also the collar is meant to meet in the middle, and obviously because I changed loads of things around because of the yoke being shorter and things, I also changed the neckline, so now the collar doesn't meet in the middle, but I don't mind. I mean, it kind of gives it a real 90s finish, and I just basically hemmed that, which is of course fraying all over the place, but I'm just not one to quibble. I love it, and I hope you do too. Okay, alright, next make. The Orla dress! I've had an Orla affair. Yes, July was the month of the Orla affair. There was a sew along with lots of wonderful, wonderful sewers, and my partner in crime, aka sewing wife, aka pigeon wishes, aka Megan, became obsessed with this dress, and of course anything she's obsessed with I'm like, I'm gonna have to try that. And I'm really pleased I did. It's a really lovely, simple make. Again, it's flattering, there's room for pudding, and I made it in this lovely, lovely seersucker gingham that I got from Fabrics Galore on the same trip as that pink crinkle cut. I think that's the first time that I've come back with 2 fabrics and made things out of them like straight away. So Fabrics Galore are very inspiring, beautiful fabrics. Not much to say. It came up really quickly. I think I made a medium, and would probably say that's the right size for me. Yeah, I mean, I could go a little bit smaller, but who would want to? I kind of like it to be a bit loosey-goosey in summer. Usual Gabby special, and none of my hems are finished. But you know what? It's rustic, so that's my story and I'm sticking to it. I also wore this for the last vlog for my favourites video, because it was very kind of Ravenclaw-esque for the Harry Potter play. So I was really happy to wear it for that. And it's just really like cute and summery, and you've got to be happy in a little gingham dress. So I'll show you the back. Oh! Yes, my pattern matching is the best I have ever done. Okay, would you even know there was a zip in here? Would you? Would you? I don't think so. And, I mean, look at that. That's the seam. So, I am very proud of myself, but when I get pattern matching like really good, you can't help but be like, look everyone, I did it, because so many times I've failed at pattern matching, so you know, you got to celebrate the small things. So yes, very happy with that. There's not much else to say. I'll probably make some more Orlas because I think they're really cute and easy, and very flexible. You could definitely throw on some tights. Well, I'm wearing it with tights right now. and a little cardigan, and there's a little more kind of wintry outfit there, or it's just full on summer, isn't it really? So yes, good transitional piece. Okay, my second last make. Whew, nearly there. Yay! I realised I've been showing you all dresses, so here's a top. This is Simplicity, well, I've got it written down there, Simplicity 8386, and the lovely Claire Sews completely got me into making this, because I was there, I was at a sewing party with her, and I was like, oh, I really want to make her just a little bandeau top. I'm sure it'll be really easy to make. And she got the pattern and came over to mine, and we made it together, and she's just awesome. Like, she had everything printed out for me. She taught me so many little nifty little tips and tricks, because she's been sewing a lot longer than me, and I think she's like my sewing fairy godmother. So I really love her for the fact that she came over and helped me make this. But it is an extremely easy make, and it's a scrap buster. You need, what, half a metre of fabric to make this, and it's such a cutie little top. It's got elastic casing through there, just tiny little kind of sleeves, very 50s, and the fabric is perfect for it. So the day before I was meeting up with Claire, because I already had my fabric planned, I was going to make a nice stripy version of this. I was with Coco Wawa with Anna, and she is such a lovely person, and she gave me and Megan, because we were doing a vlog with her, which you'll hear more about soon, but my lips are sealed. And she gave us fabric kind of to say thank you. So this was one of the things that she gave me, and it's this gorgeously soft bamboo jersey. I mean, I keep stroking it because it's so lovely, and I love the colour. Again, I think it goes very well with my hair, which is a massive bonus. And yeah, I'm just wearing it today with the Sew Over It Erin skirt that I made this time last year, which I don't know if it ever made it into an actual Sew and Tell vlog, which is crazy. Such a great skirt. I'm going to show you that at the same time. But anyway, yeah, the top is just perfect. I think you could sew it up in an hour with cutting up included. And as I said before, scrap buster, very good. So I love this outfit, and I have one more to show you. It's another top, and it may be a bit quackers. My duck shirt! Yes, I love this shirt. Okay, I'm coming up to see you, to make you smile. You can't help but smile with a duck shirt. So this is my latest Minerva Crafts make for the Minerva Crafts blogger network, and I am so happy that I made this shirt. Just the whole thing makes me very joyful. It is a I Am Patterns pattern. And it's called the Hermes shirt, and you've got the choice of kind of doing a long shirt dress or a short one. I did a short one. I will tuck this out at some point and show you the kind of hem of it, but I just kind of wanted to show you how I normally style it, which is tucked into something a bit tighter, because otherwise it has a tendency to look a little bit like a pajama top, but we won't worry about that. This is just a great shirt pattern. I love, there's a few details that I don't think I even went into that much in my blog, which is really stupid of me, but this placket is, instead of kind of being a separate bit, it's folded in instead, so it's kind of still part of the sleeve, which I think is really cool. Love this little detail, so you've got the yoke and the pleat at the back. What else do I love about it? I just love it. I think it's a really flattering shirt. Goes so well with the fabric, and this fabric, let's be honest, is one of the best I've ever seen. It's so amazing. Minerva Crafts, you nailed it with this. And I was so happy when I saw it. I was like, what should I make a shirt in? I want something kind of, you know, with a bold print, and then when I saw the ducks, I was like, that's it. That's the easiest thing I could have possibly had to make a decision with. So I think there is some back on their site. There wasn't when I wrote my blog, but I think there is now. So hurry. It's really good value. I can't remember how much it is, but it's not very much, and it's lovely quality. It's really lovely to work with, really soft and nice, and yeah, I couldn't really praise it more. The buttons, I actually, although I ordered little pearl ones from Minerva, they were just too small and they didn't quite work, and then luckily I had these, so they went just so well with the whole thing. And yeah, you can see them better there. So they're little kind of blue pearlized ones, and I think they just kind of work really well on the shirt. And you can wear it like this if you want to be a little bit more, I don't know, preppy. Yeah, so that's with the top button, and that is really cute as well. But I just kind of find that with a bigger bust, a top button, I don't know, makes you a bit more top heavy looking. But maybe that's just me. I just kind of prefer the more relaxed style in this shirt in particular. I just think it looks better on me. Now I can't undo my buttons. Okay, got them. So yeah, I said I'll untuck it. So here we go. It's a curved hem. Isn't that lovely? And it's got like a really kind of balloony back underneath the pleat, which I think is really cute actually. I really like that. Really nice relaxed style. Now I did actually take in the sides quite a bit again. I think it's because it's meant to be really quite oversized and boxy, but I think that really made it look like a pyjama top on me. So I've taken in the sides by, I don't know how much by, quite a bit, maybe 3 centimeters each side. So it's much better like that on me. And yeah, I love Ducky. I love the Ducky shirt. And I tell you who else loves the Ducky shirt is Hobbes. And he wants to come and say goodbye to you all. So I better get him. Okay, I got Master Hobbes to say goodbye to you all. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I am sorry if there are gaps and it's not weekly at the moment, my vloggage. But I'm trying to get back to it. It's just a case of not enough hours in the day, which I'm sure you all understand. So thank you for being so lovely about all that. What else have we got going on, Hobbs? I've got to do a fabric haul. I'm going to try and film that tomorrow and get that out really soon as well. And I've got a competition coming up. It's a really big one and I love the prize. I'm afraid it is to only UK people, but I've got a big international one coming before Christmas, so that will be exciting. I'm really out of breath carrying this dog, so obviously the running is doing wonders for me. But yeah, no, that's about it for now. So thank you so much for watching. Lots and lots of love. Take care.